In a day now. All right, all right. My goodness.
Indeed.
Yeah, there was a patch today that said that it fixed the or fixed a memory leak issue.
I'm sure I have the perfect gemstone to match your eyes. Take a look.
Let's see what you got, lady. Yeah, I got a discount. It's a chance to reflect against spells. Shifting chroma. Random defensive bonus at the beginning of combat. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Grants Chaotic Orb and Concussive Missiles. Wow. One per rest, though. White Leaf. That's a pretty good ring. Power Surge. I think I saw that. One per rest. Not a fan of those. This is actually an expensive necklace for how little it appears to do. I don't remember anything that I wanted to do. It's been a couple of days since I've played. Let's check out the map. Alright, so we got Takano's estate. There's the palace. And we only got a couple places to go here. There's one thing, though. One thing that I want to do before I leave. At the very least, before I go see the queen. But I might not even do that, actually. I want to go talk to the wizard guy. Hopefully he won't murder me in face to face. Even though I killed like all of his imps and a lot of his soldiers. He's probably mad. I'd be mad too. Also, I think I made a decision in that I'm gonna kind of go the jerk route for a couple of things. What's up, Takano? An older Mataru man stands ringed by a younger Huana, apprentices or pupils, it seems. His robes shimmer with quartz beading, and his perfume announces his presence from across the room. Yet beneath his finery, he looks like a fighter gone to seed. Disused muscles flop from his arms, and flab pads him like many layers of silk. He looks up and notices you. I saw disuse and I was like, disuse? I didn't even know.
Greetings and welcome to my home.
He gestures to the lavish room, puffing his broad chest out a little more.
For what do you come to my villa?
Beaming, he spreads his arms wide. Sure, let's read his soul. Your essence slips from your body and Takano's soul unfolds yours like a warm, oily thing. As his fears and questions seep into you, your perspective shifts to his. At first, you worried this mountain dwarf before you had been sent by the Valian debt collectors. It would be a low trick taking advantage of your famous hospitality, but then those Valians are crafty. Perhaps if your villa were bigger, then they might know you are a man of worthy respect. At least you have the shell. You tuck it away not only for safekeeping, but also because you're a little ashamed of it. How could such a simple, ugly thing be sacred to a god? But it was a gift from the queen, and so you keep it. Your gaze strays to the wall. Yes, you must knock down that section there, install a wide, grand window, once you have the money. You retreat from Takano's soul to find him watching you with a placid smile. I know what you want, man. You want some money.
The Cornet of Waves. It is a conch shell, but very important. To receive it is the highest honor.
I forgot that I'm supposed to read stuff. It's been a couple of days. Now, I don't normally do this. Bear with me here. He nods vigorously, jiggling the loose flesh of his neck. He sounds like he's trying to convince himself more than you.
The Queen gave it to me as thanks for my years of service. I was her personal bodyguard when she was a child, you know.
He folds his hands over his considerable paunch. Why is the Coronate of Waves so special?
Because it is sacred to the goddess Andra. Everyone knows it is a privilege to have.
He clasps his interlaced fingers together, his knuckles glowing white. He glances towards his apprentices.
A carrot to Kano. Everyone knows it is a sign of favor.
She snaps to, her response as sudden and automatic as though Takano had given her an order. He gives the apprentice an appreciative nod.
I am misled if holding a shell is all it takes to earn Ngati's favor.
Kahu tosses his hair and chuckles to himself. Jeez, this is a lot of stuff there. So that's that. That's religion. Yeah, I'm kind of confused because I don't know, maybe my party is too far away, but I have this religion. You know, I have that. I have Arcana, I guess. Anyways, such artifacts are imbued with powerful spells. Take care when handling it.
I keep it locked away, to see and not to touch, Ikera. But your words are good warning.
He glances nervously around his fine home.
Generations ago, there was a similar shell. When the old city sank, Andra's faithful gathered around that cornet and prayed for deliverance.
He leans close, a storyteller's grin spreading across his face. An ominous sing-song creeps into his voice.
But Andra is not a goddess of mercies. Instead of lifting them from the ruin, she pulled them down with the shell and said they would rise when it did.
He chuckles and leans back, clasping his hands over his generous midsection.
That is the story, anyway. Macabre, no?
His eyes twinkle with glee. I need the Cornet of Waves.
But it was a gift from the Queen. It is unusual for a man of my standing to give such a thing away.
See, I said I wanted to be more aggressive with this stuff, but I don't want to fight in these situations. This is not a fight that I want to take right now. I can pay for it.
I am not some quarrel merchant. I do not sell my treasures.
With a little coin, you could really fix this place up. Install a window over there, for starters.
Then you speak of a barter. That is different. What do you propose?
That's a lot of money. He twists a ring around his finger as he fixates on the elaborate stained glass. Each pane must cost a small fortune. Yeah, it costs a small fortune. So I have the diplomacy there, but that's like half my money. How tragic. How tragic. I guess I'm gonna give him the money. Such treasures are meant to be shared. The Huana must show their glory to the world.
Akira. Then you will also share my name when you take this back to your homeland.
Kahu pinches his lower lip and smiles.
Take it, with my blessing.
He presents you with a large, lustrous conch shell. The surface is inscribed with symbols, and the tip is fitted with a silver mouthpiece. Alright, you got anybody else living here with you? Don't want to take anything because it would be stealing, and we don't steal. And that's all he got. I think maybe we could have taken him, though. Yeah, I think we could have taken him. It was a lot of money to lose for only 405 experience. Now we're left with, oh, we got 4,200 on us, I guess. It's still a lot of money, but it's a lot less. We have a lot more money left over than I thought. Go over to that person's crib. It's hot in here because I lowered down the shade. These are the sacrifices that I make.
Akira, I have waited a lifetime.
For what did they just leave her like this?
We'll get back to you in a second. Resolve. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think everybody's resolve is pretty bad. Actually, it's better than I thought it was.
Been feeling lonely?
Gonna take all this loot. He needs it. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to Home Chick Slice there in a minute.
There you are.
Spirit tilts her head, considering you. After a moment, she reaches a hand towards you. Reach out your hand. Your hand passes through hers. She lets out a soft, sighing sound and draws her hand back.
I did not expect to wait so long for Rikuhu's messenger. Or have you come as Barrett's usher? The foreigners twist even our gods. You are small, but not as wrinkled as I expected.
I eat a healthy diet. I like that.
Oh, to eat again. But you are here to take me away, are you not? Well, I refuse to go. Never will I move from this place until justice is done.
She stamps her foot soundlessly.
I follow Magrin's way. Yet sickness took me before my time. I died alone and without honors. It must be put right. My body cannot be left here to rot, forgotten. I feel it there like an itch.
I assume this body is yours?
Yes. To think, a Mutaru of the Kahunga tribe left to die alone and forgotten. Unthinkable.
Shouldn't be too hard to arrange funeral rites.
No, not so difficult now that you are here to carry my body. Take my body to the Temple of Magrin in the Sacred Stair. There is a great fire there that burns eternally. Burn my body there, so that it may be dedicated to Magrin in death. I cannot pass from this life until all is in order.
How am I supposed to carry a body down to the temple without anybody noticing?
Akira, wrap it in a sheet if you are worried. Magrin places such obstacles before us so that we may overcome them. To the temple. Lead on, my friend.
Interesting. For a second there, I looked over and I was like, man, I haven't been streaming this entire time. Once again, I was looking at the recording. gets me sometimes. Let's see. Whose crib is this? Lady Aparo's estate. Well, I mean, you know.
My fingers be fat and easy breezy, wet and sleazy.
I should have stealthed.
Dim in the lantern.
Stealth now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Somehow we didn't get spotted. Okay. Somehow we can also see the entirety of this house.
Something I could.
I'm gonna use you for the stealthy guy. Because if you aggro stuff, I want all of stuff to be on you.
Good thinking.
Need that dog. There he is. Oh, there's two dogs. Gonna get caught. Somehow didn't get caught. Alright, we're gonna wait one more pass. I was gonna say, hopefully that other dog doesn't show up. Gonna be a little tough getting out of here.
Yeah? I trust you.
Yeah, I'll read you. Yeah, I'm going.
Sorry, friend.
I'm gonna say I don't think I'll be able to make this. I shouldn't risk that. Seems like the dogs are friendly.
I trust you.
Okay, we're gonna make our way to the next side of the room. This one's gonna be much harder to work with here. Alright, nothing there. Okay, I guess there's nothing in this house. Oh, then, you know, the little bit of loot that we got. I was hoping for something a little bit more awesome. Probably should have killed the dogs.
Sure.
Don't mind us. We're just chilling.
Hunter or prey?
Ready.
Do you seek companionship on your travels across the Deadfire? Why not take a little friend along? We have many animals on offer, all well-trained and eager for a new home. Akira, you are sure to find one that suits you.
I didn't know they sold animals. Let's see, stride, perception, intellect, area of effect, intellect, fire keyword power levels. That's kind of cool. Perception, resolve, not bad. Resolve, intellect, max HP. That sounds pretty cool. 20 health per kill. That sounds pretty amazing. Bark string. Rare Dan. I mean, you know, these are all nice, but not that great. I'm looking for a +2 perception. What say ye? So that's the road, so alright. Guess we'll go into the lower palace. Oh, Netehi.
So, you don't think that a carving of exceptional cultural relevance belongs to the people who made it? Exactly which part of ancient Huana tablet do you not understand?
We'll go with say nothing.
I'm the one who ought to be giving the silent treatment here. Good luck with your disingenuous new friends. You'll need them.
Narrows her eyes and says no more. Says. I mean, if that's how you're gonna do.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and its shrine, but be warned. The Queen meets with trading company vipers. Take care you are not bitten.
That's a strange way to speak about your allies.
Mere words.
The guard gives an untroubled shrug. I'll keep that in mind.
They are in the throne room through the door behind me. If you should lose your way, follow the shouting.
Guard gestures towards the door, dismissing you.
I'll take care.
Let's go, everybody. Everybody. Haven't listened to that song in a while. Maybe I'll pull that up. I can't tab out or else we'll lose music. Not that the black screen is unimportant.
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire colony overnight.
The Valiant dignitary aims a withering look across the aisle. A middle-aged woman with a square jaw and tar-stained teeth meets it.
You tell us. It's no coincidence that your outpost at Port Mage survived the recent storm.
She pulls a slender pipe from her pocket, but at a look from the Queen's attendant, she puts it away.
You speak as if I could command the tides. While you are casting your blame in a wide net, why not look to our Kahanga allies? We do not share their talent for shaping water.
A sizable Amawa standing by the throne, takes a bold step forward and flares his nostrils at the assembled dignitaries. A hush falls over the room.
I say our guest forgets himself.
He clears his throat and sweeps his gaze from Nero to the rest of the room.
Brother, stand down.
Up to this point, the queen has studied the proceedings with an even expression. She half rises from her throne as she fixates on Prince Aruhi.
You are the one who mistakes my throne room for a sparring arena. I say this is beneath us.
As Aruhi lowers his head, the queen slowly centers her gaze on you and leaves it there.
An interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen.
Though her mouth doesn't move, Onikaza? One Kaza? I guess we'll go Onikaza? Onikaza's voice comes to you like an insistent memory nestled among your surface thoughts. Nod to Onikaza.
Allow me to apologize as I toss you before the wolves.
Though she turns to the dignitaries, you still feel her attention on you.
This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa. I suspect that many of our questions about Hasongo will soon be answered.
The queen's voice fills the expansive throne room, leaving you with a hushed silence to fill. Take stock of your audience. I like that. Valiant Nero projects affluence with his fine garb and gems. Karu, we went over this. Rawatayan has Hazanui stands rigidly, watching the assembly through slitted eyes. She seems like someone who rarely leaves her back to a door. Onikaza, the Huana queen, is all ease and comfort, though something in her bearing speaks of quiet, measured intensity. Her brother, standing away from proceedings, cannot hide a satisfied grin. The chaos of the hall appeals to him. If it pleases the court, I've journeyed from a crippled Port Mage.
I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor in Queen's Birth.
Raising her hand for silence, Onikaza looks to her brother. He approaches and they exchange a few words, too quietly to hear. She lifts her gaze to you once more.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rawatai's colonies. Watcher, it seems you have the floor.
She opens her palm and waits. It's possible that Aothis only paused at Hasongo on his way to parts unknown.
What sailor's tale is this?
There's no sane explanation for what's been happening. You keep waiting for one, it'll be too late.
Does tilling the soils of the Eastern Reach drive all men mad? You sound as crazy as the Dawnstar Dreamers.
She looks at Eder the way one would look at an especially rabid but fascinating animal.
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu? An Adra Colossus marching across the sea. Sailor tales, but credible ones.
Nero crosses his arms, looking distinctly uncomfortable.
Gantanichese. I'm acquainted with the Watcher of Cadnua from my assignments in Defiance Bay and Twin Elms.
Diverus? It explains the colorful nature of your reports.
I have seen things with him that are not even told in the most outlandish of sailors' tales.
And I'm supposed to take 2 Valians at their word?
She gestures between Nero and Palagina.
How came a watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court.
He made this personal. Hmm. 4 is kind of salty. I like it. Barath herself sent me to track down Aethys.
The Lady of Doors must have great confidence in you.
Onikaza's tone is amused, her expression is not.
Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain, a fisherman with poor eyesight could do this. My priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, can you cut through the din and tell for what he comes to the Deadfire?
Buddy's calling me that shouldn't be calling me. Da, 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 da. We'll just go with one. Yes, I plan on using Adra pillars to track and ultimately confront Aethys.
How resourceful of you. The Isles are studded with enough luminous Adra to bankroll an economy.
She turns a quiet glance in Nero's direction.
I believe our course is clear. We will send the Watcher to Hisongo.
Onikaza spreads her hands, calmly assured of her reasoning.
Set sail to the west of Nekataka. I would tell you to keep a weather eye out for a lighthouse, but the God of Light did not appreciate competition. Something to add, Hazanui? You have an eager look about you. She believes herself entitled to my ear, I say.
Onikaza's gaze wanders back to you only briefly.
Only that Hisongo is a Rauatayan outpost. It would be useful for the Watcher to take one of ours along.
She inclines her chin at another woman standing nearby.
Ma'am.
A composed Amawa stands at attention, her furrowed brow cleaving down otherwise warm features. By her feet, a colorful bird preens itself without concern.
Maya's an expert sailor and a better sharpshooter. The best the Brass Citadel has to offer.
She looks you in the eye and gives you a slow nod.
Whatever comes your way, she'll see it first.
If it gets me and Ashiza out of diplomat duty, we'd set sail with a drunk scolder at the helm.
Maya sighs with resignation and nudges her bird affectionately with her toe.
And shut us out entirely? We have every right to know of any hazards in these waters. Palagino, go with the Watcher. See that the Republics are served in this investigation.
Ah, Your Excellency. Hamed Kongswalias.
Anybody want to tell me what that means? Alagina's golden eyes flash in your direction, but her face betrays no hint of emotion.
That will be enough parading of champions for now. I'm certain that our guest knows how to assemble a crew.
I mean, if you're offering me 2 party members, I gotta take them both. Can I take both? I need all the help I can get.
Akira, if you can stand the chattering of unlike minds on your ship, that is your prerogative.
I think I missed some other dialogue up there, but I can't scroll, so... Onikaza blinks with amusement as she takes note of the look that Maya and Palagina exchange.
Oh, good thing I'm already accustomed to cramped quarters and temperamental birds.
She winks at Palagina.
We both have our orders. I have no interest in interfering with you as long as you do not interfere with me.
I believe we are finished here. Aruihi?
Queen Onikaza rises from her throne, and the surrounding guards stand at immediate attention.
Aren't we popular? Take care at Hisongo. The Deadfire was overfull before Aethys blundered in.
Onikaza nods to you as she adjourns.
And take care with your trading company spies.
She glances at Maya and Palagina.
I say it is beyond time our guests lick their wounds somewhere else.
He banishes the foreign dignitaries with a swift and unmistakably disguised wave. Yeah, get the stepping, suckers.
Let's speak.
Okay, So we have a ranger, and I've seen the rangers, and I wasn't impressed by the rangers. So this is actually one of those moments where I might actually multi-class. Ranger rogue seems interesting, but ranger wizard also seems interesting. But then again, you know, it's multi. I don't know if I want to mess around with an animal companion, but at the same time, an animal companion might be good. But I also need to think about this in the grand scheme of things, and that being, I'm going for a summoning party. Or that's the idea anyways. You know, that could change, of course. But if I were to go to that party, who am I going to take out to accommodate for this? Okay. First option is our druid. Second option is our cipher. Jyoti kind of has to stay. She's just too good. Eder is our tank. And while he's not absolutely necessary, we need him right now. At the very least right now, we need someone to soak damage, and he's doing a very good job of that. So unless we find someone to take his spot, we're kind of stuck with him. Long story short, I guess, I think I'm gonna go ranger rogue for this particular character. Oh. Paladin fighter, paladin chanter. Let me see. My character is a chanter. A summoning chanter. I don't know how a melee character will do in the faces of people in casting summon spells. That sounds pretty nice. Have a tank and a summoner all in one? That kind of sounds pretty amazing to me, if I don't say so myself. So we're going to go a herald. I'm going to give that a shot. I got an achievement here, gathering the party. Talk to Aruhi.
Your coming is a favorable omen already.
The prince nods. Wait.
Such modesty, I say. You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throats, bringing Ngati's chosen on your trek up the mountain.
He nods to Takahu with approval.
It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies.
Aruhu chuckles to himself and nods. I guess I need to like click on my entire party to gain access to stuff, and that's if that's the case, that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna bow, honored to meet you.
Save your manners for my sister. Kohopa fashioned me for the arena, not the court. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful as you are disruptive. She trusts me to judge this. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Loyal service can keep your galley stocked.
What kind of loyal service did you have in mind? Though he had not been paying attention up to this point, Takahu rouses from distraction and blinks at you.
My sister keeps a tight grip on the kataka, but the filth of it drips down her palm and into the gullet.
He opens his hand for emphasis and wipes it across his shoulder.
Under our noses, I say, do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Rapau for their silence? Take this if you need proof.
He tosses you a silver medallion inscribed with valiant honorifices. Envoy badge. Let's see. I like that one. A Valiant Envoy Medallion. The Republics reward these for exemplary service.
Akira, you are sharper than my guards for knowing this, I say. An envoy ship sank a day's voyage out of Nekataka. He wore that on his breast. My guards recovered it in a raid of the gullet. This confirms my suspicion. Nekataka has a pirate problem.
Rui's upper lip curls with that distaste.
Smugglers and thieves cluster like rats in Delver's Row, a growth in the bowels of our city.
You think pirates raiding those Republic's bastards be the source of your people's agony? Wonder what the gullet folk would be thinking of that. Sir.
Anyone who preys on my people will know Onikaza's justice in time, I say.
Arui narrows his eyes at Seraphim.
I want someone to peddle the medallion to the black market, earn the trust of these pirates, and learn how supplies come into my city.
His gaze rises up to meet yours, cold and calculating. To what end?
It will depend on what you find, I say.
Arui folds his arms and scrutinizes the floor between his feet, deep in thought.
Onikaza leaves this for me to handle. While she worries about the manor, I tidy up the basement.
Sounds profitable. Anything else I should know?
Yours is not a face that others will recognize. Let no one learn that you work for the crown. Naturally, you will want to take Ngati's chosen with you.
Rui smiles at Takahu and inclines his head.
Me? For what does the lower city need an artist?
You mistake me, I say. I send you because of the missive you delivered to my sister.
He raises his brow as a silent understanding passes between them.
Akira, I did not realize.
Takahu nods slowly and folds his arms. Let's be off.
Be on your guard in the gullet. I fear the caverns run deeper than even Ngati could guess.
The prince dismisses you with a nod.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'll read you. Alright, level up. Alright, so Arcana, Diplomacy. Okay, we've got 1 point. And I want to give ogres a try. We'll grab ogres. And I think I'm going to reload is 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I gotta sneeze. Uh, 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Guess we don't have anybody that uses crossbows. I don't have anybody that uses scepters either, though. We'll choose crossbows. Gotta stay at range. Alright, you, mechanics, insight. One ability as well. That's right, this one I had a little bit of difficulty on. We'll go Mind Lance. The interruptions. The reload time is crazy on that, so let's give you a bow. Actually, let's give you that bow. That way we don't double up on proficiencies. Even though that's probably a good thing. Whatever. Alrighty. You, alchemy. You know, we've never ever used alchemy yet. Religion. Alrighty then. I think I was gonna take this one last time, but I didn't. We'll grab that. Oh, you don't have proficiency with guns. That's a problem. He's been like using guns this entire time. Better athletics, survival. We took that. We're gonna grab that one. Alright. Let's grab axes for you. Or swords, actually. I think he's using a sword. And we'll level you up. Stealth, insight. We're gonna grab this one. And give you this other kind of bow as well. That's everybody.
Happy to all right.
Everybody, everybody. Okay. I guess we can go over here. A little bit closer than going all the way down. I do want to check out the new classes, especially because they're multi-classes. So let's head to the boat. Cloaked figures spring out of the alleys, flanking the street. Somebody wants to get a butt whooping. And I am about to deliver. Bring it on. Several figures slink toward you from the surrounding streets. Leading them is an Orlin with blood-red fur and long, sharpened nails. She sniffs the air.
I smell that Mataru Richling's perfume on you. You've got something I want. Give me the Cornet of Waves.
The thugs creep toward you, hands on their weapons. You must be the one Dario originally hired.
Now, lass, no need to sour that pretty face on account of us achieving what you done cocked up.
Seraphin smiles, but his hands hover near his weapons.
I ain't failed just yet. Not when I got you cornered.
Back off.
Not without the Cornet of Waves.
She inches closer, brandishing a blade. I like number 3. Listen, Dario didn't send me after some trinket. He sent me to get rid of you. The advancing thugs hesitate. She turns to them, her filed teeth bared in a scowl.
Don't listen to him. He's just trying to scare us off.
Aw. I mean, I could let her go, but I'd rather kill her. So let's get this over with.
Fall back.
Alright. Alrighty. I need you to move like here. Alright, we got the charm. Go ahead and pop one of those. I'm getting bodied here, so let's pop one of those. See, I think I can back off. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pop one of these as well. Got a lot of dudes there. Many distractions. Alright, you... We're gonna test this once and for all. See if this stuns everybody in my party. Because it shouldn't. But I think it's going to. Supposedly, this stuff doesn't trigger on allies. We are gonna find out. Nope, that just stunned nobody in my party. Stunned all of them though. These guys are getting absolutely destroyed. Got a lot of charms happening. It's really nice. Alright, everybody kill him. Oh wait. That's Eder. Let's not kill him. And Arquebus. Okay, well. Turns out this actually wasn't really worth my time. Might have just been more fun to...
You need something. Next time, a challenge.
Might have been just more fun to talk it out. Oh well. We're just so strong. Nobody can beat us. Oh great. Alright, we make it there unscathed. I like these little like encounters that happen when you complete certain milestones of a quest. It's kind of nice. I dig it a lot. Did I mention it's burning up? I need to find another solution than just to roll down my shade. Alrighty. So you... do that back and that. Here. It goes over here. We're gonna take off that. Alright, so I'm gonna remove you from Le Party. And I think we've already checked her out. No, we didn't because she's level 1. We're a little behind then. Actually, I think we did actually. Yeah, we totally did. And she... What problems did I have with her? I had some problem with her, but it wasn't fantastico or anything like that. Go on to the ship deck and see if we can do that instead of going into town, but we're going into a loading screen anyway, so it's all for naught. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, I gotta let the air in. Maybe I can like work on some webcam stuff. Do something to brighten it up or something like that. References maybe. Roller. Options, advanced setting. Yeah, that reset it. It always does that. Exposure. Brightness, new.
You mean like if I keep at it, they're gonna do something worse than give me nightmares?
I suppose we're past the point of unhealthy.
Guess I missed a little bit of conversation there, but that's fine. Whoa, you've got some stealth in you. Okay. I don't remember what you are. Let's see. You want to go into bluff? Do I have anybody with streetwise? I don't really have anybody with streetwise. That's kind of the route that I want to go here. I really like streetwise, but bluff has been coming in handy quite a bit. But at the same time, I'm getting into the kind of situations where I just want to kill people. We'll do that. Aha, so that's how that works. Just gonna mess with this. Gunhawk. Gunhawks are a type of ranger unique to Rauatai who use hawk companions to complement their sharpshooting skills. All firearms have increased range. All firearms receive a chance to interrupt on hit. Maybe I shouldn't have made her a rogue. Because now she's... He's like a firearm rogue. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Unattainable for multi-class characters. Interesting. Actually, now I kind of want to restart. I don't have a restart that is decent. I have to go through all of that again. So before I restart, we saw her. She seems interesting. She has a hawk companion who doesn't really have that many hit points.
I know exactly what you're asking yourself.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Careful. Let's. Well.
Stop it!
After this, so even as we broke the same, I spent my.
All right. I didn't want to talk to you. All right, I'm just gonna level her up regularly here. Well, not regularly, but I'm just gonna give her whatever. I just want to see how much. You know what? It's not important. It's not important. Let's check out the other home chick slice. See if I want her to be a paladin. Or whatever she is. Meanwhile, I'll mess with this. So this is on auto. I guess I can't get rid of that. That's interesting. This recruit, accept, town, here. Why can't I? Control the gain of my webcam? Okay.
You're having some disturbing dreams.
That's enough of you. Alright, Arcana, Athletics, Sleight of Hand. That's a little weird for a paladin to have. You have Intimidate and Diplomacy. That makes sense. We don't have anybody with Intimidate, so we would Intimidate with her. I guess we'd Sleight of Hand. So we don't have anybody with History either. Alright, so he's a Paladin Chanter. I actually like this combination. What kind of Paladin is she? Gains Sworn Enemy and is upgraded to Wrath of the Five Suns. Five-searing projectiles shoot forth from the Paladin's hand toward the focus of their righteous fury. Interesting. I mean, we would kind of have to go that. Lay on Hands is pretty godlike, but we can get that like next level. So I actually like the idea of this. You'll be missing out on just a couple of things. But oh my goodness, a Paladin Chanter actually sounds insane. Like buffs all up in the front with the chanting, but the like effectiveness of a tank sounds pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this this thing. I don't want Home Chick Slice to be a rogue.
Makes it hard to sleep.
That just sounds really bad. And the only reason I say this is because I think I might want to use her. Except I would have her replace my guy who mind controls people. I don't really want that. So never mind. Never mind. Let's just level her up. Although now the other chick is kind of screwed for her first level, but whatever. Sleight of Hand. Intimidate. Let's see, so this one. I mean, we gotta go with that. That's way too important. Sleight of Hand, Intimidate. Gotta get Lay on Hands. Sleight of Hand, Intimidate. Now, see, now I'm thinking, I don't want. Well, nah, yeah, there might be more characters down the road. I think. Nope, we've recruited all companions. So this is it, according to that achievement. I like this aura. We're gonna have to get that. That's really good. That's really good. Jeez, paladins are so good. Holy moly. Wait, why can't I go to the chanter right now? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna want to go with something like that. You already have this, which is pretty good. This is pretty good. Especially since you're going to be up in people's faces. So we're going to grab that. Alright. For some reason they want you to be a two-hander. That's not going to happen on my watch. I'm going to give you a super shield. Probably a medium shield, actually, because we have more of those. Alright, sleight of hand, intimidate. Alright, so I guess if I get 2 points, I have to put 1 point in one place and another point in another place. So I think we're pretty good to go on Paladin here, sort of. There's some stuff that I want, of course. Like that. And this is insane. Let's see. We got here, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Immunity to concentration attacks. Alright. It's -2 for a 0.5 second cast time. Not bad. That's not bad. I haven't decided if I want her to go whelps or ogres. I haven't even seen ogres yet, though. Maybe I'll go that, actually. Since the duration is greatly increased. Don't know how weak or strong they are. That's pretty good, though. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Paladins seem really strong. Why didn't I be a paladin chanter? Sounds exceptionally good. Let's grab... Let's grab that. That is insanely good. Sleight of hand, intimidate. Alright, now we gain access to the new row. And we get 1 per thingamabobber here. Can't grab that. Have this. Does burn damage. So this one sounds okay. That sounds actually... This sounds actually pretty good because of summons. For 8 seconds. That could be pretty good. Let's see. That's pretty good. So it's basically, do I want courageous? Or do I want robust? And I like robust. That's pretty good. These are all just really good. That is really good. We have to take that. Okay. And so now, this one is HP regen, which is really good. One is okay. I think we might have to get this. HP regen is just kind of godlike. This is a heal. What's the cast time on this? 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Some wisps. 2 will-o-wisps. They upgrade to more powerful and possess a distracting attack. Okay. The cast time on it. 6 seconds. Are they always 6 seconds? Guess so. That's a long time. We're gonna go with that. Alright, sleight of hand, intimidate. And I can choose whatever I want. Haven't seen ogres in action yet. Skeletons might not be half bad. I think we might go paladin this level. And maybe shared flames. That's pretty good though. Just like everything the paladin has is pretty good. It's kind of crazy. Let's see, and that's a heal. Nice to have heals. So I'm thinking zeal is like one of those resources where you start off with X amount of zeal and at the end of the fight you just can't get any more. That's kind of what I've been noticing with my fighter. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but I feel like I should just lock in a select few abilities and then those are the abilities that I want to use. Whereas the chanter, I could just, as long as I'm chanting, which I'm always going to be chanting, I just get unlimited abilities. I think I'll go wisps. Actually, no, no. That's a little defensive. We're gonna go wisps. What is this? Frightened. Ooh, frightened is pretty good. Frightened is pretty good. What does this do? Yeah, let's go wisps. For fun. Okay, so let's give you a new weapon here. How about a mace? No, how about a... yeah, a mace. Should be it for her levels. Okay. I want to set up your chance. I also want to get rid of whatever it is you're using here. Alright, so weapons. What are you proficient in? You're proficient in a mace. I can give you this. I'm gonna give you a medium shield. Sounds good. This is already affected by it, right? Yes. I already get to see all that. Does this do 0 corrode damage? That gives you 70, which is exactly what he has. I do that and give you... oh, well, I mean, I guess we'll just give you this. Sure. What are you wearing here? Pretty good. I don't think we have anything to beat that. I guess we'll give you plus to that. Be a helmet, because apparently you cannot wear a helmet. Kind of lame. Don't have any rings or anything like that. Right, so I guess we're gonna check her out.
Yes?
Quick save.
I shall.
Lock it in, even though we're not locked in. Let's see now. I guess it's faster to go over here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Wanted to set up her chance. Alrighty, so we'll do some damage with that. This one. Go like that. That sounds great. So, increasing accuracy, increasing armor, pride, and disengagement defense.
Of course.
Accuracy works.
Tell me.
I'm here.
Okay, so we want to go to Periki's Overlook. We're going to go to Archimir's Manor. Oh, we're going to get into a nasty fight here. Is it stealing? It is not stealing. Collect everybody.
Almost out of pepper. Master will be unhappy.
Just want to grab whatever's behind this door.
That order's too tall.
Thank you. This guy's gonna be so pissed at us.
What for, guy?
What happened to Master's tablet? It's lost?
Alrighty, I guess we gotta go to a study. Finding a wizard in that small of a room is gonna be pretty tough. Alright, he's not in here. Go track this man down. Guy's making me work for it. I guess we'll go down to his laboratory. Gonna say you shouldn't have anybody left down here, because I killed them all. Alright. Where is this man? James, Radora, Burial, Lover's Row. Speak to Arkemir. Find him in his study. Okay. Find his study. this is not a study, but I never grabbed that before. Apparently I've never been over in there either. I don't like this little thing that they have on them. Who are you, the study? Oh, snaps. Close the door. Yep, let's rearrange the party here. Speaking of rearrange the party, actually. Yeah, what are you doing? My goodness. Alright. So, we don't have nearly as many hit points. We'll keep the formation like that.
Yeah? I got it.
Alright, so you're gonna go right there. You're gonna go right there.
Captain, done and done.
You're gonna back up. You're gonna back up.
Yes? Indeed. I'm here.
Quick save.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Sighing, Arkemir glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard through that scratching. Hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. Age, not the Huana, has set the bones of the city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
He pauses to study your reaction with interest. I'll say nothing. Sighing, he raps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we?
He opens his palms.
My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
He sighs, drawing a sheaf of paper closer and then pushing them away. That's terrible. Do you have any leads?
One.
The side of his mouth twitches.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you.
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself. One hopes that Rawatai knows how to properly archive the Harapo epic.
I'm gonna say nothing.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Arkemir simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. Say nothing.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity. The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
Say nothing.
It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Arkemir presses his thumb down on a spider crawling across his desk. His upper lip pulls back with delight. I'm gonna say nothing again. Even though I like number 2 and number 1, I'm gonna say nothing.
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekataka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
I'll think about it.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Frowning, Archimere sifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
What is this, rogue? Mercenary. They're elite mercenaries. We faced off in the siege of Kragholt.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Archimere sneezes into his sleeve and grimaces. Ooh, don't make me bust you up, sucker.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research. Research which we disregarded.
Clears his throat and glances away.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore. And a household staff to replenish.
He bites his lower lip and narrows his eyes at you. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to bust them up.
If you require directions to Bikana's observatory, look to your sextant.
Archimere gestures for you to speak freely. I had other questions. Clearing his throat, Archimere simply waits. I have questions about you, Archimere. He calmly gestures for you to continue. Why did you bind imps into your servitude?
Their antics amuse me, and I have no patience for the shortcomings of supposedly intelligent kith. Next question.
Why did you settle down in Nekataka?
Why, indeed. The Circle is invested in the region, and someone must oversee it all at once. I drew the short straw for this unfortunate decade.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a member of the Circle of Archmagi, for better or worse.
He sniffs.
And yet I had to open a shop to make up the exorbitant cost of relocating my estate across the known world.
Back to my previous questions?
More. Speak on, then.
Alright, peace. I kill him? Wow, 108 defense. That's a lot. That is a lot. Considering my tank has 70. Yikes.
I shall.
I still could have busted him up, though. Don't get it twisted. I ain't afraid of no ghost. You know what? Actually, it's been about an hour and a half right now. Gone through a little bit of stuff. Let's check out the quest log here. I got a lot of stuff to go through, so I gotta do that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it here for right now, and next time I'm going to start knocking out some of these quests, and they should be pretty cool. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, that's really cool. I've never fought one of these. Why? Maybe I haven't fought enough of them. I defeated one, yeah. Raider Black Goose. This is cool. I love how they have like a D&D kind of look to these things. This is very, very cool. Dank spore. We got some difficulties right there. Orlings. We did 8 of those. Will-o-wisps. Oh, there's the dazzling lights. I bet you that's the distract that the will-o-wisp that I get. Hey, look, more little issues right there. That's interesting. Blights. Vessels. Ooh, those guys were level 13. No wonder it took a million freaking years. 16. No wonder it took a million freaking years to kill these guys. Because they're so high level compared to me. What was I, like level 6, level 7, level 8? Holy moly. Death card, Fanatic. This guy was super tough. Dang, look at all the abilities that he has. I can't, too bad I can't like actually click on them. It looks like he was a barbarian paladin. This is super cool. Oh, no picture for this Revenant Ogre. Skeletons. Wilder. A sea troll. These guys are jerks. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Well, that's enough of this. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I think I might be back at 6 o'clock today, PM PST. Not sure. I went into this thing and like, I'm going to stream earlier, which means I'm going to stream a lot more. But I don't know if I want to do that right now because it's burning up in this room right now and I am feeling the heat. Got sweat beating down my forehead and it's not feeling great. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If I do stream a little bit later, you'll see me then. If not, you'll see me tomorrow. Peace.